Hi, this is CJ Ellison, and we're going to start with some basic concepts and terms for the use of Facebook with profiles and Facebook with pages so that you are ready to start the classes and understand all of the same terms that we're going to be using while in class. Now, this timeline is referring to the timeline on your profile. So that's pretty simple. When I say update, where it says status right here, that's what I'm saying is you're updating. You're either updating your status or you are posting your status. That's what you're posting right here. When someone makes a comment, they can either use the comment button and it jumps them down, or they can just scroll down and type. And then anyone who comments right here or replies underneath an existing post is considered to be in the same thread. So whether it's on this wall, on an event wall, on a group wall, on someone's business page, wherever a conversation has started under one particular post is what we call a thread. Now, when you're on your regular profile, you have all the different sections off to the left that we're going to go over later on in class. But I wanted to briefly go over what was your home page, where your news feed is, and what's considered your profile. This profile is accessible by you clicking your first name up here. If you click on the home button, you're going to go to what's called your news feed. Your news feed can be done two ways, through top stories or most recent. Top stories means if people have commented on it and it seems like there's an interest in it, Facebook is going to show that to you first. If you just hit your most recent, you're going to have everything come up. I don't believe I have many games show up. When I do see them in my notification feed, I will opt out of having them show up. That's not the same as opting out of my news feed. There's an area to do that too. When I'm saying your notification feed, where this little globe is up here to the right, I don't have any on there right now that it's like a little number above it, but this is your notification feed. A lot of people will have their notifications emailed to them. The only ones I want emailed to me are when someone tags me direct. Everything else I'll see when I get here. And if I'm not here for a day, it's usually over 100. So if I'm in a group and I visited the group recently, I'll see comments about it. If someone likes an event, likes a post, likes a comment that I've made, replies on a comment, any of those things, I'll see the notification of it here. Even if I don't have it sent to my email, it'll be sent here. I believe you can probably turn that off as well if you don't want it showing up in your notification feed, but I think that responding to people and having a conversation is the whole point of Facebook, so I'm definitely going to be the one to go back and find out. Now over here on my left, this is while we're on my home, which is the the news feed. I have over here all the stuff that's going on, all my favorites I can pick from. We're going to go over in class how you can make all these little special groups and put them here. All the pages that I have are here. If I click more, it's going to expand and show me more of them. I know this is basic. We all know what liking is. You can also unlike something. Once you clicked like, you saw what it did. Everything came up. Okay. Tagging, we're going to go over tagging briefly. Tagging is when you use the @ symbol to name someone when you're going to make a post. So right here, I'm going to show you two examples. I'm going to show you when I do my friend Boone's, it comes up with her timeline, which is her personal profile, and then it comes up down here where it states where she is an author. That's because this is her business page. I'm going to tag her personal profile, and then I'm going to tag my business page and see if I can get it to come up. Oops. Is it there? Okay, yes. Potomac Falls, Virginia, author. That is my business page. Now, I'm just going to put on here, this is a test. If I click on Boone Books right here, it's going to bring me to her personal profile. This is her cover image in the back. That's for her latest release. It's pretty cool, but a lot of other people just have basic photos and stuff. You'll see here, since I tagged her, it came up here. And since I tagged my business page, it shows up here. And if we go to my business page and scroll down a little bit, you will see where it is recent posts by others on CJ Ellison. And because I was tagged in it, here I am as my profile tagging my business page. So it's an interesting way to make sure you're able to link things together. If you're posting in a group or in an event and you want to reference your author page, you can do so like that in a simple little tag. And you can also, remove tags. We've all seen that when someone tags you on a photo that, doesn't even have you in it, you can make sure you remove it. Now, let's just say you want to share something. I'm going to go back onto my profile. This picture someone has shared, and it was originally from my business wall, my business page on that wall. When she shared it to her personal timeline. Right now, you see all these comments under here that I made, and she made, and other people made about this picture. But if you click on the picture, you're going to go back to where the original post was. See? On my business page. So that's why it's important. All of these comments, and see 200 shares, these are all connected back to my business page. But that previous one that we were on, she did it through her personal profile, my friend Tina. And when she did it through her personal profile, she tagged me personally, my personal profile, so it shows up here. But like I said, if you go to her wall and look at this, it's not going to look like it's coming from her. It's going to look like it's coming from my author page, which is why I think it's important when you share something that you're sharing, you save it first to your computer and then reshare it, rather than just, if it's something you don't mind passing on, like just information, something about a new series, something about a book you like, something fun, recipe that you saw, it's okay to share it and not have it go back to you. It goes to the original person who did it. But if you're trying to drive readers to your business page, you want to make sure everything that you share or everything that's shared from your page is leading people back to you. All right, we covered a lot of the basics about an update and a post. All right, so you would know what that was. What a thread was, which is basically all the comments and replies that are in one existing post. This is your home screen. We covered where the news feed was. I'm sorry, this is your profile. They call the home screen your news feed. Okay, so we've covered where this is. I want people to be aware of that when you're in messages, there is an other box as well. Inbox and an other box. I miss that all the time. And since I don't know if it's going to be a weird, creepy one, I'm not going to go click on it now. We'll click on it another time and I'll look at it. Some of those are a little odd. So, yeah, I can see why they go into the other. All of these right here, I have made lists of everyone. And I'm able to, if I want to see what readers are doing, and I only want to, focus on my readers, I can go through here and I can see what readers have posted recently, readers that I know well. Okay. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have gone through your security settings recently. If you're using your personal profile as your sole profile, meaning you're also using it for family and friends in addition to your author work, then you're going to have to be careful about your security settings. I keep mine wide open because I want to have the most interaction. But over here is a great place for you to start going through your security settings. So when we talk about who can see your stuff, Facebook has it really set up terrific about my things are all going to be defaulting to public, and I can change it at any time. Sometimes I've posted things for my local friends, and it then stays local, and I have to change it back to public again. Who can contact you? You're able to tell people. Basic filtering, strict filtering, who can send me requests. I've done mine to everyone. You can make it friends of friends, that kind of thing. How do I stop someone from bothering me? That's basically when you're blocking someone. We're going to click on see more settings here because I want you to see some of the areas that people don't use. One of them is knowing what apps they have access to and have access to their accounts. So you're going to do that by accessing that here. You should go through it and you should make sure everything is something that you really want to have access to your information and how you want it to be accessed. Okay, I think we've covered most of the basic terms here on the profile. We're going to go over to the business page now. It's the same type of thing. You have your status. You do your update here. Where there's conversations, it's the same type of thing. The threads filter underneath it. This question one is pretty nice. It's able to get people to respond without you having to spend too much effort or time into promoting it because people like to have their opinions weighed in, so questions are nice. Okay, so the basic difference when you're on the author page from the profile is just so that you know where you are. If you see up here, it shows that I'm commenting and liking as CJ Ellison when I'm on this page. The only difference is there's a capital J in my name as opposed to my profile is a lowercase j. I always know by just taking a look of how I'm commenting by what picture is showing up. Right now, this shows my picture from my profile. I'm sorry, from my page. So I know it's my business page. Whereas if I'm going to switch back and I make a comment, the other picture would show up, which is why I think it's important you have two different pictures on there. All right, I believe we've covered a lot of basics so far. The next video I have is going to be covering some more basic ideas so that you have a grasp of what you need to know before we start the class. Thanks a lot.